Good morning. It's another happy morning in... Oops, sorry. I have trash to throw away. It's another happy morning in Wyoming. Last night, my phone kind of died out, and I didn't have my extra battery with me. Now I know I'm only just a beginner at this stuff. I'm a noob at this traveling in a trailer stuff. So I got to remember to bring my extra battery along. Not just charge it, because it was sitting here charging in the trailer. And what was the last story? Whoa. There was a ton of churches all in this small little area. I was like, okay, I'm done with this church. Where's the next church? Wait, 0.1 kilometers away? So I went over there and I'm like, oh, hey, look, a Seventh-day Adventist church. And I took pictures of it, and people are probably wondering, what is he doing? Because it's like when you're taking pictures of these big, huge, majestic churches, people are like, oh, I could see that. But then you go over there and it's just like, it's just a face, you know, that you don't get to see the rest of the church. It's just, you know, here's another building, here's another shop, and boom, right here's a church. And I was like, oh, across the street's another church, but it's so dimly lit. And I was like waiting for cars to pass. I was going to do this whole street scene. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just take pictures behind me while I'm waiting. Oh, wait, that's a church too. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my story. It's morning. It's time to get some serious smiles, see if I can make it to Omaha by sunset. If not, I guess I'll figure out something else to do. And let's see how many miles I do on the freeway, and if I get off the freeway and do some other stuff. And wish me luck. Bye-bye. I'll update you. You know, this is longer than 2 minutes, but this is a long intro. Do you like long intros, or should I do short intros and then update longer later on? Because this isn't that exciting. Show stuff later. With all the miles I've ever done, I've never done a Walmart parking lot, and I didn't realize, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't see any behind there. 9, 10, 11, 12. They're not supposed to be trucks, I was told on a sign. Anyways, oh, hey, look at this one. Beautiful. 13. Did I count that one? We'll count it again. There was one right here earlier. 15. Yep. Cool. Mine's the best looking, obviously. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what a lot of Wyoming looks like. Just thought I'd update you. There's a lot of beautiful mountains. Like, you got the Tetons, you got Yellowstone. It's awesome, but a lot of it's kind of... Well, hey, this part's not that flat, but a lot of it, what I went through yesterday, was pretty flat. Oh wait, and I just got a phone call from someone that's just following the project I've never met before. They just added me on Facebook as well, and they were saying that they had, they were like, oh, I'll do some research for places along the way, and I would love that. And they're like, oh, and we have family in Omaha, and that's where I'm headed to go photograph a temple there. So... awesome. I love that. Things are kind of falling into place, and yep. Hey, so I had a suggestion to come to Rawlins, Wyoming, and I did. It was along the route. I'm on the 80, and I came to this, they suggested this old church. I will show you. There it is, up the street. Went in there, found a lady doing the groundskeeping, asked if I could go in, the door was open. Went in, took some pictures, it was dark, got my tripod, blah, 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 and I saw this church here, and there's, oh, look at this. They put all this right next to the church. It made it pretty difficult, and I saw this plaque, 1882, so it's pretty old for Wyoming. I don't suppose there's too many older in Wyoming. I did get a message from a girl. She's like, hey, I'm going to find you the oldest church in Wyoming. It's in Cheyenne. And she just sent me another message. She's like, well, the congregation's the oldest in this church, but the building is the oldest in this church. So, yeah, I'm going to check to see if I've got any other locations nearby. But I should probably keep on the road because I'm trying to get to Omaha as fast as I can. But still not, you know, I still got to take some pictures where I'm at. So that's the story. And it would be cool to, in the future, like, do other things around the city. But you gotta get going fast when you gotta get going. Okay, time for lunch. Little sandwiches with lots of meat and cheese. So, I think I just tried some interesting things. I usually don't eat that well, but I'm eating a lot better. Look at all the stuff I bought. Like,
I bought those little cuties and some meat and cheese, and I bought yogurt, and it's all good stuff. It's all almond milk and an old root beer that I probably should throw away because it was from like a week ago. Probably flat now. And, oh, so the cool thing was that I went in there and I was like, hey, person at the deli meat counter, just whatever meat you want to give me, whatever cheese, I'm tired of the old whatever, you know, just pick. And she's like, really? You want me to do that? And she picked roasted turkey breast and some Havarti. So thanks, deli person in, where was that? Rock Springs. And yeah, so just taking a little break, but I got to head out. Like I just told you in the previous clip, got to get to Omaha. There's no way I'm going to get there though. It's like 10 o'clock is when I'd get there if I just drove straight through. So I got to think, do I want to push the route to get there by sunrise or just find another place for sunset and sunrise and then do Omaha tomorrow at sunset, sunrise? Delaying another day. Oh well, okay. Hey, so I took a nap. So I'm not going to Denver. It was going to be close, but there's no way I'm getting there before sunset. I am just going to be arriving into Cheyenne around 5 o'clock. And look, we're at like 8,500 feet, probably the highest I've been on the adventure so far. And I love those little mountains or whatever they are, those little hills. They look like something out of Arizona, but with trees and vegetation. Or in high Arizona. But, so, yeah, I just thought I'd say I like that. Take a look at Gander. Hey there. Cheyenne's a little bit bigger than I expected. One-way roads and everything. And this parking thing is going to be interesting for me, having driven so many miles just with that little guy. And now I gotta park this thing, and I'm all like stressing out because I'm taking up 2, maybe 2.5 of these diagonal spaces. I'm like, am I gonna get ticketed? I don't know the rules because I've never had to deal with it. I think they'd let it slide. I don't know, but I went walking around these churches here, and this one, and there's one on the kitty corner over there, and there's lots of other parking spaces that it would not be problematic. So I'm just gonna repark. I don't know. Have you guys ever? Do we have any mischievous parking rule breakers that can tell me what rules I can break and where? Okay, I reparked. But doesn't it look pretty now? Look at it. I parked right in front of a church. I should go over there and take a picture. Maybe I thought about doing that. Maybe there was a shady area and I was like, oh yeah, I could just park right here. And then I was like, oh wait, I can park in front of that church, get a cool picture, and have my solar panels charging. So let's park there. So there we go. That's what I did. I don't know what I'll do in the future because I'm sure Cheyenne's not the biggest city I'm going to be going to. Anyways, time for a picture. Hey, we are inside the oldest church, the oldest edifice in Wyoming, the oldest church building in Wyoming. It's not the oldest congregation. I think that's down the street. But, I mean, there's plenty of ways to research this. I'm not exactly sure, but the building says, hey, this is the oldest building, and I've been in here for a good 20 minutes. No one's been in here as well. Doors open. It's really nice, very peaceful, very cool look, pretty dark. I had to go back and grab my tripod. I went and looked around to see if I could find anyone to ask because, you know, when you bring in a tripod, things get real, right? Things get real. But I took some of the typical down the aisle shot, back up the aisle, just trying out a bunch of different things, focusing. I was like, oh yeah, I got to get pictures of the American flag. Well, and the British flag, obviously. Just kidding. American flag, faith in America, right? And I love these shots with this awesome lighting of the books and just pictures of crosses and some of their other symbolism. And I thought it was really cool that they have the Cheyenne, Wyoming thing there. I'm wondering how much of the stained glass should I get because you can't really, you know, you just take a picture of it and it's dark all around it because it's such a huge difference in light. Video can capture a little bit better. But, yeah, so I think I'm going to go back to where I am parked and see if that building's open and just hang around here for a little bit because sunset, this is probably where I'm going to do sunset. Then I need to get driving. I got to drive this time. And I think I'm just going to stick with these two buildings in Cheyenne. There's probably plenty of others, but I don't want to unhook just in the middle of the street. It was all right when I did it in Walmart. Anyways, I'm rambling. Hey there, the sun is set, and it was pretty uneventful. Not a cloud in the sky, and so far these lights on the churches, there are none. I see none on the ground. I don't think they're going to light these up. That's all right, I guess. I'm sad still. So yeah, 3 churches. We got the, what one was that? Methodist, Episcopal, and then I spent some time at the Catholic. Did I do any video? I went inside. It was really nice, very evenly lit. That was nice for me. So thus ends the daytime today on, what's this, the 3rd day? And I'm going to keep driving because I had a nap and I feel rested. But I might take some night shots here of the city because it's a nice, kind of tranquil little city.